How is food lost and wasted? The World Resources Institute explains that food loss and waste occurs more near the fork in developed regions and more near the farm in developing regions. In the case of the European Union member countries, recent estimates of European food waste levels reveal that 70% of the European bloc of 27 states, food waste arises in the household, food service and retail sectors, with production and processing sectors contributing the remaining 30%. Such high rates led the EU member states to commit to meeting the Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, adopted in September 2015, including a target to halve per capita food waste at the retail and consumer level by 2030, and reduce food losses along the food production and supply chains. Meanwhile, in the United States, food waste is estimated at between 30–40% of the food supply. This is based on estimates from USDA's Economic Research Service. Such colossal waste has far-reaching impacts on food security, resource conservation and climate change. Wholesome food that could have helped feed families in need is sent to landfills. The land, water, labor, energy and other inputs used in producing, processing, transporting, preparing, storing, and disposing of discarded food are pulled away from uses that may have been more beneficial to society and generate impacts on the environment that may endanger the long-run health of the planet. Food waste, which is the single largest component going into municipal landfills, quickly generates methane, helping to make landfills the third largest source of methane. A lot of food wastage may be because of rigid or misunderstood date marking rules, improper storage, buying or cooking practices. A carton of brown spotted bananas thrown away by a shop, for instance, is considered food waste, says the UN. Key facts on food wastage. Roughly 1/3 of the food produced in the world for human consumption every year, approximately 1.3 billion tons, gets lost or wasted. Food losses and waste amounts to roughly $680 billion in industrialized countries and $310 billion in developing countries. Industrialized and developing countries dissipate roughly the same quantities of food, respectively 670 and 630 million tons. Fruits and vegetables, plus roots and tubers have the highest wastage rates of any food. Global quantitative food losses and waste per year are roughly 30% for cereals, 40–50% for root crops, fruits and vegetables, 20% for oilseeds, meat and dairy plus 35% for fish. Every year, consumers in rich countries waste almost as much food, 222 million tons, as the entire net food production of sub-Saharan Africa, 230 million tons. The amount of food lost or wasted every year is equivalent to more than half of the world's annual cereals crop, 2.3 billion tons in 2009–2010. Per capita waste by consumers is between 95–115 kilograms a year in Europe and North America. Per capita waste by consumers in sub-Saharan Africa, South and Southeastern Asia is between 6–November kilograms a year.